Happy Friday, Anthony Special here with Big Energy Profits. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This morning we had a little fall off, but for the week overall, oil is still nearly up $4. So, with that being said, the markets are a little spooked by the bonds, and the asset class are more holding onto its own. But the very economic factors that creating inflation fears in the United States are those that are fueling the oil prices right now via higher GDP and strong jobs data. So we have some positive things coming into the market. And having that happen, we are seeing this boost in the energy sector, which has been performing really, really nicely for us here at Big Energy Profits. Now, President Biden had authorized a U.S. airstrike against an Iranian-backed militia facility in Syria, and this was followed by a call with the Saudi oil kingpin, but for whatever reason, oil was not really talked about. So, unless that was not disclosed, we're going to see how that kind of plays into things moving forward. We always know when there's unrest in the Middle East, that can also affect the supply of oil and, of course, the oil price quickly. But with that being said, let me regroup here. Supply of oil is going to be down most likely throughout 2021 because the Saudis and the OPEC have really controlled that supply side of things. And with that, the oil producers in the United States have also kind of pulled back a little bit on their routine maintenance and things of that nature. And really, it's because they're not preparing for the typical refinery output that they are susceptible to on an annual basis because the demand is still a little bit weak. So this still becomes a balance of supply and demand. The increasing factor on the demand is the vaccine rollout, the lightening of lockdowns here in the United States, across the pond in the UK, and that too is now, of course, adding some support here to the price of oil. And also, let's take a second and focus on the stimulus package. Now, the Biden administration is pushing through a $1.9 trillion stimulus package that should be voted on today and go to the Senate. And this would also contribute to two things. A, it would contribute to weakening the dollar, which supports the oil price. And the flip side would also probably support some kind of demand, which will again support the oil price. So we see that this next package, as it goes through, may also be helpful for the direction of the energy sector in the very near term and moving forward as this continues to play out. Bank of America just came out yesterday and had publicly said that they see the energy sector running as long and strong and hard as they've seen, more so than in the last 30 years. Warren Buffett has come out and invested $4.1 billion into the energy sector. So listen, if we start adding these things together, we can see the momentum is being built. Now, the energy sector last year for 2020 was the sector that got destroyed and depleted the hardest. And this year, moving forward, the opportunities to the upside, like we had the opportunities to the downside last year, are going to be exponential because this is the sector to recover the strongest. Now, from a purely technical standpoint, I think that mid $62 area, $62 area should hold any selling pressure. And that mid $64 area may sustain or hold any buying pressure for today. And then we'll see where the price goes from there. But either way, we're watching it to the upside, to the downside. We have exposure in the options market. We have exposure in the futures market and in the stock market. And we are really taking this entire sector as a whole here at Big Energy Profits and capitalizing on every opportunity that it produces for us and our subscriber base here. So if you'd like to learn more about how you can take advantage of the volatility in the energy sector, there's a link directly below this video. Just click on it. It'll take you to my training webinar. You'll learn more about myself, more about the service, and if this is a fit for you, we would love to welcome you to the Big Energy Profits family. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Take care.